Number 1. Fermentation. You have probably heard the word before. In food, it is a process of getting new material beneficial to human by microorganisms. The most traditional way is to soak food in salt water and grow good bacteria that will generate lactic acid. This will preserve food while making it nutrient dense. What does fermentation have to do with cosmetics? We introduce biofermentation. In a similar process, we break the molecular structure into smaller particles, making active ingredients being more rapidly absorbed by the skin, while creating additional skin-loving amino acids and antioxidants. With this technology, we managed to use active ingredients in cosmetics that we couldn't even dream of before. Perfect example is a vitamin D3, the sunshine vitamin that was previously only allowed in drugs. But there are more: bioplacenta, ceramide, B9, peony. Active ingredients that will revolutionize our serums range. Number 2. Retinoid. We're taking a step deeper into chemistry, but it will be short. You have all heard of retinol, and you might have heard of retinoic acid. The former is allowed in cosmetics, whereas the latter is only allowed in drugs. Up until today in cosmetology, we often used either retinol or an ester coming from retinol. The disadvantages: besides their low concentration, they were fairly unstable and known to cause irritation. What technology has managed to do this time is to get an ester not from retinol but straight from retinoic acid. The advantages: the retinoic ester is stable, has low irritation index, and the results are incomparable. Number 3. Let's talk about skin boosters now. We already have peptides. What more can we do? We spoke about food before. Let's talk about drones now, and more specifically, cosmetic drones. Here is one. This drone is filled with peptides, both inside and on its surface. We have 4 peptides based on their activity, and each peptide is targeting one receptor and cell. What the cosmetic drone is doing, it is moving within the skin, and it only activates itself when it finds its targeting receptor. Efficiency is maximized. This is a technology developed at a lab in Spain, and here is a video showing an example of an anti-wrinkle drone.
In this action, we can see the anti-wrinkle drone with its specific mission: to release an anti-wrinkle peptide directly into the fibroblast targeting the FGF receptor. The first step is to penetrate the skin barrier. Ligands are selective and minimize the nonspecific interaction with other cells. Capsules bind exclusively to the desired receptor. The ligand also acts as an active ingredient when interacting with a specific receptor. Upon binding, the drone penetrates inside the fibroblast by endocytosis. The component polymers are naturally metabolized, and the active ingredient is released inside the fibroblast steadily over time.
Number 4. You have all heard of hyaluronic acid, and you have also heard of cross-linked hyaluronic acid that allows a gradual and longer release. We first introduced cross-linked hyaluronic acid in 2014 in Amazon derma fillers, and now, for the first time, we're introducing cross-linked hyaluronic acid to cosmetics, and more specifically, our Chronos serum. The advantages: immediate reduction of wrinkles, more stable than hyaluronic acid, gradual release, higher hydrating capabilities. The hydrating results are impressive. Compared to standard hyaluronic acid, there is a 12% increase. 1 hour after use, there is a 62% of immediate hydration. But even 4 hours after use, there is still 59% of hydration. You're gonna love our new Chronos serum. And last but not least, sun film. A further enhanced sunscreen protection. We redesigned the majority of our sunscreen products with enhanced formulas, infrared radiation protection, making them very water resistant. But there is one more thing. We introduce a pharmaceutical silicone, what we call a velvet touch. And now we're not only talking about a sunscreen product, but a product that improves signs and symptoms of scars and keloids, prevents the development of abnormal scarring, even has an anti-wrinkle effect, and comes with a silky, smooth, and long-lasting feel. So, 5 new technologies: biofermentation, retinoid, cosmetic drones, cross-linked hyaluronic acid, and the velvet touch.